Hi guys, I know I look bad, but I'm here to talk about the fact that my school is pathetic. I got suspended because I was in 8th period, which is our last period, and me and my friend Kayla were all sitting down and we were talking because it was PAT, which don't get confused with PTA. It's where you basically get to sit and do whatever you want. And, like you earn, whoa, I almost fell. You earn like points and stuff, right? Well, me and Kayla are in the same period, and so we're sitting there and we're just talking, and our principal, Mr. Hymes, comes in. By the way, he's a huge dick if you haven't gathered this yet. He comes in, goes right over to me and Kayla, and starts yelling at us on how we're not doing math homework. Okay, I look at him and I just tell him, "Sir, I don't have any math homework, I'm sorry." And he goes, "What about you, Kayla? Do you have any math homework?" And she says, "No, sir." And he's like, "Then what are you supposed to be doing?" She's like, "Well, nothing. We're actually allowed to talk." And he's like, "Okay, come to my office right now." And so me and her kind of look at each other. We're like, oh, okay, whatever. So we go into his office, and we sit down. He automatically starts bitching at us because me and him we're not on the same terms, but me and Kayla are sitting there talking, and he gets mad at us for it when everybody else is sitting there talking. So I kind of, I didn't say anything. I just sat there and was like, "Yes, sir," I nodded my head. And then he's like, "Hey, are you ready to get suspended?" And I was like, "Suspended for what?" I was like, "Call my dad and tell him call my dad and tell him why you're going to suspend me, and we'll see if there's a reason to suspend me, okay?" And then he's like, "Okay, whatever." And I was like, "Alright, do it." And so he picked up the phone and he started calling my dad. He's like, "Hey, your daughter's been suspended for blah, blah, blah." My dad's yelling at him for it. And he's like, "Hey, your dad's coming to pick you up." He's like, "And since you have so much book smarts but no street smarts," he's like, "don't trip on the way out." And I was like, it doesn't take street smarts to not trip, and okay? And he's like just sitting there like bitching at me and Kayla for no reason, and Kayla throws out the idea. This is one reason she got suspended. So So him and Kayla hate each other, like way worse than I hate him. And she's black. And so every time he says something to her, she goes, "Why? Because I'm black?" And so he's like, "Hey, we're going to suspend you and your dad's going to come and pick you up." And she's like, "Why? Because I'm black?" And she got suspended for that. I can understand that. But it was still pretty damn funny. Anyway, that's all I need to talk about. It was driving me crazy. So I've been suspended for today and tomorrow, and that's it. So that's all. Thanks, guys.